Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. We have our topic is the chart, and the question is the chart below give information on the ages of the populations of Yemen and Italy in 2000 and projections of 2050. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. So let's dive into our sample answer number 1. Here is the chart. The pie charts illustrate the populations of Yemen and Italy based on three age groups in 2000 and 2050. Overall, the highest proportion of people in Yemen were aged under 14, while most Italians fell into 15 to 59 age group in 2000. It is predicted that in 2050, populations of both nations will show an increase in the percentage of elderly people. In 2000, over 60% of citizens in Italy fell into 15 to 59 age bracket, compared to that of Yemen at roughly 45%. Similarly, the elderly Italians made up approximately one-fourth of their population. Yet the figure of Yemen was trivial, 3.6%. In contrast, a half of Yemen's population were children, while the data of Italy was significantly lower with just under 15%. In the year 2050, the proportion of 15 to 59 years old in Yemen will be on the rise to about 57%, while that of Italy will drop dramatically by roughly 15%. In addition, it is predicted that the figure for people who will be aged over 60 in Yemen and Italy will both climb by 2.1% and 18.2% respectively. However, the forecast shows that there will be a decrease in the percentages of children in these countries to 37% and 11.5%. Let's move into our sample 2. The pie charts display age distribution for Yemen and Italy in 2000 and prediction for 2050. Overall, while both countries' population are forecast to age, that of Yemen will continue to be younger than that of Italy. About half of Yemen's population was under the age of 14. However, this proportion is projected to decline significantly to 37%, the proportion of those aged 15 to 59. In comparison, is anticipated to increase roughly 10 percentage points to just over 57% in 2050, making this group the largest that year. The proportion of those over 60 is also forecast to climb to 5.7%. Moving on to Italy, around a quarter of its population was already in the highest age bracket, and this figure is projected to rise dramatically to 42.3%. Those in the lowest age group, by contrast, only accounted for a small proportion of Italy's population. At 14.3%, this number is estimated to drop even further to only 11.5%. The proportion of 15 to 59-year-olds is also expected to experience a fall from 61.6 to 46.2%. Let's look our task 2. Some people say that the best way to improve public health is by increasing the number of sports facilities. Others, however, say that this would have little effect on public health and that other measures are required. Discuss both these views and give your opinion. Health deterioration becomes a public problem, so each individual and government thinks of workable ways to improve public health. Some people hold the opinion that providing more sports centers or health clubs is the most effective method. But I believe proper health education would lead to more notable outcomes. Providing more sports facilities for the public will enhance their health. For instance, some free outdoor gyms spring up in parks in Hanoi, a densely populated capital of Vietnam, prompting more people to exercise regularly. Hong Kong is a similar case, where many soccer pitches, squash courts, and swimming pools have been opened free of charge to the public, so they are more interested in working out daily. They can not only burn redundant calories and build up muscle through regular exercise but also open their network which better their mental health. However, I would argue that increasing the provision of sports amenities would have little impact on public health. Despite the free access to sports facilities, many still fail to boost their health because of their laziness and no interest in sports. Therefore, I think that we need to impart knowledge about the importance of healthy body on each individual. For example, officemen should be educated that the lack of physical movement is the root reason for backache, headache, obesity, or even loss of creativity and short concentration span at work. So they will be more motivated to do it regularly. It is also better if sports competitions are held frequently to attract them to take up sports. In conclusion, it is obvious that the installation of more sports facilities can improve public health, but I think this measure is not more viable than education. Let's check our simple answer number 2. It is argued that providing more sports center or health clubs would be the most effective method for improving public health. From my point of view, however, proper health education would be a better measure. On one hand, people's health has been greatly enhanced thanks to participation in sports facilities. It is an undeniable fact that fitness levels are increased by taking part in physical activities, such as doing daily exercise or playing sports. Therefore, our increasing popularity of gym classes or sports clubs gives people more chances to improve their health. After a hard day at work, many residents in my neighborhood attend evening yoga classes in order to keep fit and stay healthy. On the other hand, I would argue that increasing the provision of sports amenities would have little impact on public health. This can be explained by the fact that many people who paid for an annual gym membership failed to go entirely after just 1 month. Therefore, I think that it is more important to educate citizens about basic health awareness. A person would easily avoid some potential health problems if he is equipped with sufficient basic knowledge about medicine and healthcare. For example, when a child knows more about the adverse effect of smoking, he might be less likely to take up these bad habits in his adulthood. Public campaigns and health protection programs, those should be promoted so that people know how to protect their health effectively. In conclusion, the growing prevalence of sports facilities has brought a wide range of health benefits for people. Yet, I personally believe that rising public awareness through health campaigns would have a more positive impact on improving people's health. So, here is the end of today's video. Thanks for watching.